Hello. It's Wednesday, 12th of November. This is a rare thing because I recorded this already earlier today. And then as I finished it, I realized for the first time, like, oh, actually, I think I know how I should be doing this. But I was in a hurry. I had to go downtown to run some errands. And I thought, like, yeah, I'm going to redo this once I get back. And obviously I do remember kind of like what I wanted to do differently. And I was really excited about the idea. And now I'm a bit like, it feels weird and kind of, I'm not sure if I had that something that I thought it's interesting. But I really, really want to share this as well, because that's the whole point of this journal. And the reason I'm back in that's the original white wall from my original video blogs. And I thought, like, I'm gonna turn it a bit like this because we are moving in a couple of weeks. I'm actually very, very excited about that. So there's a little bit of like a situation going on in the apartment. And it's kind of funny because I've heard a lot of people say like they hate moving. And I do understand it. But in a way, I love moving. I love the inventory that you get to do. And the fresh start and everything. So I'm actually really excited about the new apartment and my new workspace, or how I'm gonna set everything. Obviously, let's hope again that the reality is somewhat in line with my visions. But yeah. But what I've been thinking, and I know I missed another week last week, but I mean, I'm here and it's Wednesday, and I know I'm kind of late already because this was supposed to be out 4 p.m. London time, 6 p.m. Finland time. But I'm here now recording this. It's like, I don't know what time it is. But the reason is, what I've been thinking is, so my newsletter is coming out tomorrow, and that's one of the I've been talking about the river banks, and I've been also writing about the river banks. So having like firm river banks so that the water of creativity or intuition or whatever can flow freely, but kind of poignantly in the middle, because without the river banks, the water just there's no movement. It stagnates and it kind of like all over the place. But the deeper and more firm the banks are, the more powerful the flow of the water will be. And my newsletter, besides this practice, my newsletter has been one of those things. And so it's coming out tomorrow, and I've actually really enjoyed it. So I'm doing this list, Ani's list, where I basically every month talk about or share just something that I've enjoyed regarding culture. And it's been lovely because I've started to kind of be even more intentional about kind of like that I want to read books and I want to watch a movie. I want to go and do or see or experience something. It's not in order to it's not like so I can kind of show off, but there's something that, there's this feedback loop that, I don't know what the word is. But yeah, the more you consume all kinds of culture, I hate the word, but enjoy all kinds of like different forms of art and creativity and culture, you actually become more hungry to experience more. And also what I realized is that, or what I hope to happen is that as I share what I listen, what I watch, what I read, what I experience, that kind of emphasizes and strengthens the creative universe or artistic universe that I'm trying to build and create. And hopefully in a way, like, you know, eventually, like, I, you know, do a new music video, and then somebody will see, like, hey, actually, like, yeah, I remember this, actually, definitely, I remember this from her newsletter or the list, and see that. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because I've been thinking about, like, you know, being the artist who creates and have the, you know, as I've been building these processes of what to create, how to create. And then there's the kind of, and this video blog is kind of in between, because there's the kind of communication or the PR or the marketing or whatever. And for example, now as my album has been out and we've done some, you know, marketing, PR, blah, 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 things, not as much as I wanted to, but we'll get to everything. But for example, the Spotify, some of the songs have been placed on like nice Spotify playlists. So there's like more and more listeners coming and more streams coming in. And at the same time, and then at the same time, I've been like totally paralyzed when it comes to like social media. I've just like stopped doing social media. But that's all kind of like, what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, there's the art, me having these aspirations and inspirations, being like experiencing everything, kind of like breathing in, somebody calls like filling the well of creativity and creating my universe. And then there's the work of creating that, and then there's the work of like communicating that. And of course the work itself is communication, but like writing a song or making a music video, and then like, hey, here's the song, here's the music video, please watch it, or hey, like, let me talk about it or share something, some aspects of it. Those are two different things. And it just is so that nowadays I feel like nobody's gonna go and listen to the song, or nobody's gonna go and watch the video if there's not the other part. And I thought, like, maybe, yeah, and I'm also thinking like maybe I should share the old Honest list somewhere, like maybe on Substack or somewhere, let's see. But I would love to have you subscribe to that, and you know, all the links are there. And that is also something, because I can actually see that I know there are people who are watching this, and part of me is question like, why? But that's the whole thing. Like, if somebody understands or gets me like this, then I feel like then you really get me, and that is important. And if you don't, that's fine. And then, you know, I don't get everybody either. And I know I have these great conversations with some people, a few friends, outside of the comment section. But at the same time, I would love to kind of start having those conversations also here, because those are very, very meaningful, and I feel like more of you probably might be interested in those. So if anything, please, I'd love to read that. But yeah, I actually wanted to kind of talk about the actual content of my newsletter and what kind of world I want to create, but I don't have the time. But yeah, but what I'm really excited about suddenly is that what I'm interested in, like outside of especially outside of music, because like visually and otherwise, or genre-wise, I don't think it's trendy at all. And I think that's the best thing about what I'm excited about, like film, art, books, fashion, whatever. It has nothing to do with trends. And I think that's a really good place to be. And I'm trying to let myself be enthusiastic about it, because there's something very vulnerable about letting yourself be enthusiastic. But I'm trying to let myself be really, really enthusiastic and start taking those nuggets of enthusiasm more seriously, so that I could really get back into the mode of creation, and also have the boundaries, or the structures, and that kind of support me, just like, you know, schedule wise. But yeah, that's it. Hope you have a good week. And I'll put some stuff on the links below, or in the description below. And hey, I want to hear from you. Honestly, I think this is a great practice, but yeah. Anyway, bye.